So we are at the bottom of Hagley Road near Five Ways. You can see the tram lines going across here and over there to where the stops are going to be outside Morrison's. I've just had a sandwich, a drink and some crisps. Don't normally have crisps from Morrison's. But first of all, let me say thank you for watching, for liking, sharing and ringing the bell, and a special thank you to those who have subscribed or are about to. Thank you so much. So we're at the Hagley Road and you can see that's the tunnel under Five Ways over there. And I might pop over and just quick, well, it's just a tram line. You can see a bit of it in the distance there. And the sun won't make its mind up whether it's going to come out or go in, and keep putting the hat on and off and undoing the jacket. Oh, well, at least it's not snowing now. It was snowing earlier. Now, just been talking to a lovely lady called Karen. She's mixed race. She told me the story of her life, which was fascinating. And it was so lovely just to talk to another human being. We bumped elbows, so we got on rather well. She's a technophobe, so I couldn't do an advert for the channel. She was telling me how it bothers her. She didn't want anything to do with it. Now I'm going to quickly get across here to the middle before I get run down, and quickly show you where it goes, where the line goes under there. So this is the bottom of Hagley Road, and there it goes underneath there. So I won't keep you on that one for long because I've got to get back across the road. And we're coming down here. We're going to look at a statue of a philanthropist and a beneficiary, not a beneficiary, Birmingham was beneficiary of his good work. So we're going to have a look at him. He's over here. That's all the buildings. I always have to think, I have to go towards that brownie coloured building, because once you get underneath here, you can't quite remember which direction you're headed in. Now, here it is. I'll give you a quick look at the Joseph Sturge, 1793 to 1859. I don't know if you can read it. You can stop the you can certainly stop the abolition of slavery. That's what he did. So there we are. So if you can see that, let's have a look at his memorial. There it is. There he is. So he worked tirelessly to abolish slavery. How fantastic is that? That's good enough for me. Now the flowering cherry won't be long before it comes out. We got to go down underneath the road here. I used to come round this roundabout fairly regularly when I went off to university. I used to go different ways through. I had to get the other side of Birmingham, and I used to go different routes depending on the time of day, because depending on the time of day, it depends on whether it's quicker one way or the other. Some lovely flowers through here somewhere. Oh yeah, over the hedge here. Look at those. Aren't they nice? Now I've got to get across. Oh yeah, Colmore Construction's where I've got to go. So I don't want to go that way. I've got to go this way. Colmore Construction. Colmore Tang Construction. because there's all, I mean, it's called Five Ways for a reason. And oh, something else. This is a memorial, apparently. There was me thinking it was a heap of concrete. Silly me. Five Ways, there we are. Tells me where I am. I'm in the middle of Five Ways there. And there's the bigger scale. And of course, as I say, there's 5 ways. It's easy to get the wrong way because all the buildings around are tall. You have to sort of note which direction. We go towards this browny sort of colour. I'll risk taking my hat off again. I've only just put it on. I was coming through here once and discovered a poor old tramp passed out over at the back of this building. So I had to report it. And they came and helped you. Yeah, he was right around the back there. He was in a right state. But anyway, I got some help for him. Right. So here we go. Well, I won't be sitting outside a cafe on account that I have just had my meal deal or whatever from Morrison's, whatever it's called. It was £3. I had a prawn sandwich with mayo. Mayo, 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 come and I like the taste. It looks to me like that crane has come apart on the top. It's sort of building itself, maybe. It's putting the new bit on. Look at that. Never seen that. I would imagine the wind up there is blowing it about a bit. Look. Yeah, it is. Wow. I hope that don't drop off. Mind you, the way I'm rambling this morning, you could drop off, couldn't you? It's easily done. I don't know. It's a really lovely day, but I just wish it would make its mind up. Because we've had snow, then it goes cold when the clouds go in the way of the sun, and then it gets hot again when it comes out. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know, do I? I'll start and then, oh dear. Well, I was so sad to see that Nikki had died. Nikki Graham, who was once in Big Brother, and whether you like it or hate it, she was very, very comical. She's got this saying that she did from when she was in the house, and it's, who is she? And of course it stuck with her. She wrote books, but she wrote a book, Dying to be Slim, and what killed her was her anorexia. And I just feel so sorry. That's such a terrible disease. She was so, people can't understand why she was so self-aware and yet could do nothing about it. It was an absolute tragedy. She's 38 years old and I'm an old codger at 74, and that poor girl, through this terrible mental illness, could not stop this awful cycle of not eating. So sad. I saw a picture of her being interviewed by Ryan Clark Neal. I don't know, it was the last interview she did apparently, and she described herself as looking like an old bag. I certainly wouldn't say that, but she really did look drawn. Her eyes were sunken, and we've lost a friend to that many years ago. She was older, a little bit old, well, a few years older than that, but